However, other than the name, it's a good law. It's supposed to be for all of us, but for those of us who are autistic and disabled, who have no assistance, who are gang stalked by groups of people. First, I was gang stalked by Natalie Bollinger and her friends and family. And the cops wouldn't listen to me. They took advantage of my disabilities and always pawned me off on someone else. It's always someone else's job. I jumped through all the hoops of that someone else while being victimized, while it's still going on. I have to explain to him it's ongoing abuse. I can't take care of myself or protect myself or defend myself or even communicate because none of you will listen. None of you will try to understand my disabilities. Do not interrupt me to tell me you understand because it shows you do not. If you make me repeat something over and over and over again, it's because you never let me finish. There's a point to what I'm telling you, and when you keep on interrupting me, it makes my life hell. These people who stalked me did so across jurisdictional lines, across multiple states, across the internet, making literally thousands of accounts to harass me by now. Fake accounts. A whole lot of them. Fake accounts just harassing the shit out of me. And when I try to turn them in, when I try to show my friends, they want to argue with me about how it won't do any good. They want to talk over me and treat me with absolutely no respect whatsoever. To not understand that in an environment like this, yes, I have to fucking yell. I am fucking overwhelmed. It's not that I hate the meth addicts. It's that they won't shut the fuck up. It's that they have expectations of my niceness towards them. I needed a friend. You guys don't understand that. Social isolation is a big thing for autistic people. You pretend that we don't want to be social. No, we do. We do want to be social sometimes. And I can't speak for every autistic person out there. When you want to tell me that you would rather just hang out by yourself and not have to deal with people, I understand. But I don't get that opportunity any more than you do. You say, oh, nobody helps you, nobody helps you. That's because you won't fucking try when they offer to help you. Those of you dumb enough to not listen to me, when I tell you what the laws are, that I did look it up, that I've been doing this for years, that I can collect the evidence, but I can't safely turn it in. Safely turn it in. I can't safely process it in a safe environment for someone with autism. Not shoving me into a fucking homeless shelter, you fucking cunts. And yes, it is fucking federal. It is fucking federal. The sheer quantity of fucking stalking that I've had to endure. And for me to have to do those things myself. Some of them. Not all of them. But you get to see how if I treat people the way that I'm treated, well, they don't fucking like it. They don't like it. Meanwhile, I don't threaten to kill their friends or kill their families. They're all pissed off that they're on the fucking internet for being shitty people. Hey, this is what your friend's been doing to me. You don't fucking like it? Ask him to stop. Don't be a Christopher Kurth. Be a Cody Kurth. Ask your friends to stop before it gets fucking out of control. Don't be a Chris Kurth. Be a Cody Kurth. I needed these people to leave me alone and stop victimizing me for being autistic, for being unable to take care of myself, for being unable to physically take care of myself, being unable to mentally care for myself, being socially isolated, not having the skills required to... I learned how to make things better, people. I learned how to build things. I learned how to keep people safe. One thing I never learned how to do is to help somebody with the mentally ill tag. Did I ever get to help people with the mentally ill tag? Yes, I did. But they had to go in with me. Or rather, I had to go in with them. I had to dress professionally and look professionally and walk in with them professionally and explain as professionally as I could in my best, most calm, well, until my teeth fell out. That made it difficult to go in with anybody. I was far less likely to be heard because it was obvious. If I had money, then I would be superficial, and if I was superficial, then I'd have at least fake teeth, and I don't. People kind of run with some stupid assumptions, but their assumptions like that are right in a lot of situations. I needed a protection order against Natalie Bollinger, Alicia Bollinger, Tim Beeson, Ted Bollinger. And all of Maddie Bowe's meth addicts. See, most of these people didn't know who fucking Natalie and Alicia were. They were listening to Maddie Bowe's rumors. Natalie and Alicia never, ever, ever accused me of raping or molesting them. Ever. And they pretended that I stalked them because they were embarrassed. That's what this Violence Against Women Act. Every woman in America knows that she can play on that play victim to have an innocent man harmed just because she has fucking vagina. And men aren't heard. The acts committed by these people, those are okay, right? No, they're not fucking okay. But you ignore me when I tell you these things are happening to me. You tell me it's not illegal for people to do these things. Are you sure? Because if I do it, they sure as shit seem to think it's illegal. Why do they drop the charges? Zero fucking evidence. If they're gonna hold it over my head, they have to either torture me into fucking submission, which includes ignoring me and ignoring my disabilities and taking advantage of those disabilities, knowing full well that they're just sending me in circles intentionally. When you're called mentally ill, nobody cares. You get to see how every predator I ever told on, they all come out of the woodwork. People like little Jason Jeffson, who tried to kill his ex-wife, Ashley Olsen. Now it's Ashley Bauer. She's Paulie Olson's daughter, and they both worked in the same building with Sheriff Scott DaCosta. You don't stop to understand what this is like. You don't stop to hear my perspective. Me, a person who is there. Me, the person who is there. Imagine that, getting talked over by all my friends and family. Being talked over by all of these services I'm sent to. Meanwhile, it costs me money when I'm sent to my friends and family who promised that they would help. Or when I have to go to witnesses who are friends and family who told me they'd make a police report, that they'd go in with me. When all they do is talk about them, they show me how unimportant I am. Because when you care about somebody, and this truly does come down to looks and lust, if you're attracted to somebody, you are more likely to listen to them. You notice I listen to everybody's stories, men or women. It doesn't matter. But my story's not important to them. We can do something about this. The news guy, he said that he'd do something. But none of these people can make the time. None of these people can try. It's always just talking about themselves. The most vulnerable adults are victimized by all services because they all get money for not doing their jobs. Mandated reporting is mandated. It is mandatory. They have to do it. Also, the mandated reporter training videos, they're pretty fucking important too. Because they show the reasons why, people's motivations. I've known this stuff since I was a kid, because when you grow up in the system, you got to go to classes about this shit. You got to learn about sexual abuse. You got to learn about who to turn in, who to turn it into, who's supposed to do something about it. When you're a kid in the system, they tell you all about how the rights and laws are supposed to work. And then you get out there and you're fucked up the ass some more. People take advantage of me because I'm autistic. Because they know I'm easy to take advantage of. And then they pretend that after they've taken advantage of me, that I'm a bad person for being angry I was taken advantage of. And then I'm told that it's my fault. No, it's not my fault. My fucking caseworker should have done something about it. I told them it is frequent and ongoing. All of them. I do my best, but they're too busy not shutting up. That goes for every friend, every family member. Every one of these services pretended like they were listening. They sent me back to the services that I told them they couldn't send me to. It's against the law. It presents a safety risk for an at-risk adult. Me. And you still don't care.